I have been working with a company called Life Force for about a year, where they do blood work every 4 months, and you meet with an alternative doctor. There's all sorts of ways to hack your lifestyle. My ACL was coming up a little high, and my cholesterol was a little high, and I'm getting older. And the alternative doctor I was meeting with was suggested looking into mastering diabetes. And I remember her telling me to do that, and I didn't. I kind of recalibrated my food. I brought it just under, so I was no longer in the pre-diabetic area, but it really wasn't that much. And I'd been coming from different types of experimentations with how to eat. And I just decided, I'll go for a 3 month stint and get a coach and really delve into it, just because it made sense to me. I wasn't diabetic. That wasn't on my radar, but really going constructively into a plant-based diet and having some accountability and really learning. I was looking to adjust, also really stabilize into how to eat. And because I've studied so many modalities of diet and I've done so many things, I almost like was too educated. So it's real easy to think, oh, I'll do this, and then you'll do that. And I wanted a structure, and I wanted a structure that would support me in plant-based, that would help me deal with cholesterol and my slightly elevated glucose level, because I'm older now. I'm 69, and I'm aware that as you're getting older, things start to creep up, and I really didn't know what to do. They were at Life Force. They were saying, oh, let's play with hormones, let's do this, let's do that. I just felt it wasn't for me. I like basic, I like very simple, I like the foundation. Um, so yeah, I was looking to get those two things, and I was looking to develop a lifestyle. Well, with my coach, she really helped me stay the course. I did a 3 month stint with her. And I got the glucose testing, and I started to check my glucose every morning. And that was very, very interesting. It took a while to get my fasting glucose level down. That was like, wow, this is interesting. And then it's been down ever since. So yeah, those are the things that, from a medical point of view, the medical system likes to measure things and kind of label you with a name. I'm not that inclined towards that, but I did know that there were things I didn't have as much energy. I felt like I could feel better. So I felt I really got pushed over the edge in a good way. And I got clarity, and checking in with somebody every week and talking to them about what's going on and how my glucose level is, and little tweaks here and there, and then was very, very, very useful. Yeah, so that was one of the concerns when I was first doing my meeting. I'm not overweight. I'm, if anything, and I work out a lot and I want to build muscle. And she said, "Oh, you need to go with this coach." She had to put weight on. So actually that was very interesting for me, because at the beginning I actually did lose about 10 pounds on this program, and I was close to 100 pounds. I'm like 5'6". I was like, I didn't look skinny, but I was like, where, where? But we actually really adjusted, I suppose, what you call the green light food. I was eating Ezekiel bread. I was eating dates. She was really helping me calibrate how to actually eat more concentrated foods, so that I'm not, I don't want to lose weight. That's not my goal. That's not my problem, or not my goal, but to actually sustain weight and stay plant-based and stay within the system and adapt it to me. And that again is where it's so helpful to have a coach, because she can work very specifically with my condition, my aspiration, my tendencies. And that was very helpful. I don't know. I still don't know because I stopped. I mean, I'm due to have 6 months. It's 6 months later now. So I had blood work done before I started the coaching. Now it's 6 months later because I'm not on the coaching program now. And I will see. So I can't say anything, but I think it's down. I mean, if the fasting glucose level is a measurement of the A1C, it's down because now I'm always, 90 is probably the highest I am in the morning. I'm in the 80s most of the time. And it before I started, I was above 100 most of the time. Well, actually, it got me very interested in food, and I am starting to work with somebody to do the 80-10-10 diet, all raw. I become very, because I used to be a raw foodist, but I wasn't, lots of nuts, lots of dehydrated foods. So I became, as we're doing this, I started becoming more interested in sprouting and raw, and I felt that my inclination is to go to the next level on some point. So I wanted to transition and see how I go on my own because I'm very independent and I'm not dealing with a crisis. But now I am getting educated and starting to prepare to step into 100% raw diet. And we already decided I'm going to go for 30 days because I'm not going to say this is my lifestyle forever and ever and ever. But I become very interested in this. I believe in the plant-based. I believe in uncooked food. I believe that there's a very simple way to live that is healthy. And we're so civilized. We're in this very complicated rabbit hole of education that's all too much of a head trip. So I'm trying to find my way back to simplicity. For me, how things have improved, I definitely, without getting a test, I would say that my blood sugar level is down. I feel better. I just feel better, and I feel like I have my feet on stable ground with what to eat, where my values are. It's more of a psychological thing. Before, it's like I had anxiety because I have arthritis. And I was like, people would say, oh, you need to have more animal protein. I've heard everything. So there's this point you like, do I do it? Don't I do it? What's right? What's wrong? But I feel very stable. Like I know what I believe. I know how I want to live. I don't have conflicts. I don't like the idea of slaughtering animals to eat. There's just an insanity to a lot of ways that people live that I'm not aligned with emotionally and spiritually. So in that respect, that's been a huge relief. And I feel healthier. I just feel okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I want. My life has become much more simple and clear.